It's been a busy week in Salem. Lawmakers have been looking at ways to step in and help boost Oregon's struggling counties. They've been looking at House Bill 3453, which in simple terms would give the governor the authority to declare a financial emergency for each county and levy new taxes determined by the state. But for Josephine County Commissioner Simon Hare, he feels that decision should be left up to the county.
I'm never for authority being usurped by the state. I think we are best in a position to reflect the will of the people here, and so I always advocate for more local control.
Residents in Josephine County have failed to pass levies and increases in taxes. Now they will vote again on a proposed property tax increase in May that would restore some of the services that have been cut.
It doesn't take us back to levels of 2011 that we experienced in that year, but what it does do is build a bridge for possible future revenue streams.
The state's interest in seeing broke counties raise taxes is simple. If the counties don't pay their way, the state has to. Education is one of the areas most affected. In Josephine County, the state pays the majority per student, a formula legislators say is broken. Grants Pass School District Superintendent John Higgins says they need state funds.
Well, state funds are over 90% of our general fund. So without the state school fund, we couldn't open our doors. Districts are faced with challenges and trade-offs that they have to make. It hasn't been as acute in our district, but many of our neighboring districts in Southern Oregon have had to make decisions with regard to reduced school year, higher class sizes, and other trade-offs that are unfortunate.
The bottom line is that if the county doesn't generate money for schools locally through tax levies, the state may have to force its way. In Josephine County, Kyle Lieberman, NBC5 News.